Hey everybody, Roger here with TriVision Global and the Entrepreneur's Pit Stop. I wanted to take you to the beach this morning and share a little information, a little tidbit of tips, some insights, and then finish it off with something special that I'm doing at the end of this year and the beginning of next year. And it's a little odd to be here in Florida for Christmas. This is where I live, is Florida, and so it's a little different than where I grew up. I grew up in Lake Tahoe, California, so Christmas back then was snow and mountains and all the things that most people associate with Christmas. So it's a little different for me to be here in Florida with beaches, sunny weather, Hawaiian shirts, and sand and ocean. But thought maybe you might enjoy the journey with me. There's another reason you're here, and that's one of the things that I share in my coaching relationships with my clients. I don't do coaching the way normally most people do. I get to the heart of the matter and help people plug in to the real reason they're here. I help them to clear through the clutter, identify their real purpose, and then help them to come to the realization that what they're needing, what they're striving for, has already been accomplished. I look at things a little bit differently. I help people to identify what the real problems are, what the real roots of the issues are, and what's really holding them back. Sometimes it's a misdirected purpose. Sometimes it's things they're doing in their head, beliefs that they have, and that's why they're experiencing frustration. That's why they have confusion or disenchantment or unhappiness. And when they come to recognize why they're really here, what their purpose is, how to go about their own climb, their own journey, they then get to experience real fulfillment, real joy, real peace. They're energized and excited about life again. They have a new passion for living, a new energy. Procrastination disappears, and the things that were holding them back no longer hold them back. And so I'm sharing all this because, like I said, for the last 6.5 years I closed my doors for coaching. I focused on just 3 key people, and I'm sensing the need to open the doors again and give some others the opportunity to learn these things. I know people are frustrated out there. I can see it when I travel, and my heart yearns to help them, and I can only help so many people at a time. So that's why I keep my doors very limited, so that I, like I said, can invest my heart and my passion into their lives. And so this year I'm going to do something a little bit special. Normally, as you see on the information on the page here, normally my coaching programs run about $2,000 a month, and I ask for a 6-month commitment because you can't make changes in 10 days or 15 days or 21 days, they say, to form a habit. You can certainly form habits in 21 days, but real life change, real transformation takes time. It takes time to break through our mindsets, break through our emotions, to get to the place where we're willing to actually make the change, where we yield our heart, bend our knee, if you will, and say, yeah, this has got to change in me. It takes time to build courage, to be willing to look to the inside and listen to real truth. It takes an understanding of what the real reality is and come to a personal, tangible realization that you are loved. You know, I could tell you all day long that you're loved, but until you get that revelation, until you get that personal encounter with love, I can tell you until I'm blue in the face, and you're not going to believe it or receive it. You've got to know how to experience that tangible connection. This is one of the things we share how to do. But my goal is not to have an ongoing coaching relationship on and on and on and on. My goal is to impart into you the methods, the principles, so that you can go onward without my help and experience these realities on a day-to-day basis. I liken it to mountain climbing. Is that if you're going to go climb Mount Everest, right, you certainly don't go do it on your own, especially if you've never done it before, never reached the top. You get a Sherpa, and that Sherpa goes with you to a certain distance. I have an affinity for swords and sword making, because sword making is very much an expression of how we are made in life. And it's a very laborious, very painstaking process that takes months and months of dedication, and sometimes years, depending on the quality of the sword. And so it's not something that can be done overnight. That's what I was saying, is that normally my coaching programs run about $2,000 a month. But I know firsthand what it's like when you struggle financially, when the money's not there, or when you know you need something but it's just outside your reach. You know, you can't quite acquire what it is that you know you need to do. And so I wanted to do something special this year. And at the moment I'm only going to do this for 3 people. I want to make my coaching program available for just $700 a month for the next 6 months. It's basically about a 65% discount on what I normally do. And I want to do that, like I said, to help 3 special individuals who are really committed and really want to see personal transformation. This isn't for everybody. This isn't for people who just think I want to reach success and be this guru, or have this big company or this big vision. This is not what this is for. This is for 3 people who are really tired and fed up with where they are in their life. People who really yearn for more of what life is really all about. They're hungry for the truth. They want to see their own lives transformed. These are people who have a realization, a level of self-awareness that they're not happy with who they are, how they behave, and they want to really be transformed on the inside to become, or to realize who they really are, and to operate from that space on a continuous, ongoing basis. Who want to learn the skills and the disciplines and the habits that will help them continue to evolve and elevate their level of existence. Some people call it their vibration. Some people call it their higher life. You know, put whatever label on it that makes you comfortable. But I want to do this for 3 entrepreneurs, for individuals, or just people who, like I said, really want to put down their old way of living and life and really step into what life is all about. So if that resonates with you, if that's what you feel like you want to do, if this is speaking to you, then I encourage you to go down to the bottom of the page, click on the assessment form, go take out take the questionnaire. I know it's a little bit lengthy. I'm trying to identify where you are, who you are, what you're all about, and that way we can map out the appropriate training for you. You know, this isn't one-size-fits-all training. This is a very customized program. I take each individual very specifically and customize because each person has specific issues, challenges, roadblocks, realizations, understandings, and each person is very, very unique. So the training has to be customized and unique. And at the same time, I have to put a deadline on it. And the reason is as 2015 comes to a close, we want to have you ready so that you can launch into 2016 with the right foundation underneath you, with the right realization of what you're going to go through, what's required of you, and that way you're focused and ready to go. So when 2016 enters in, you're really ready to take off. Now, I'm going to make this available until December 23rd, maybe up to the 25th, Christmas, and we'll make it to 25th. I want to encourage you to invest in yourself this year. And I know during Christmas time we invest in a lot of people around us. We use the resources to give back, and that's important. You want to do that. And I also want to encourage you not to neglect you. And the reason is that the people around you are depending on you. They need you to be your best. They need you to step into who you are so that you can go out into the world and make the impact that you were supposed to make. And if you don't do that, you're not going to get the needed results to take care of the people around you. And next year will be the same as this year, might even be worse. You know, a lot of people are hoping that things are going to get better, and you know, they may or may not, but I can tell you one thing, something that Jim Rohn taught me, is that life is the struggle between life and death. It's mixed with opportunities and difficulties. Sometimes the opportunities are great, sometimes the difficulties are even greater. And if we don't have the understanding, the strategies, the tactics, the disciplines, and the understanding, we can't handle the difficulties. We collapse underneath them. We can't sustain life. You know, that's what a lot of times why people commit suicide or get caught up in drugs or alcohol or hard work, hoping to get through that painful situation. But there's a better way to get through it. So like I said, life is full of opportunities and difficulties, and we want to make sure that you have all the right disciplines and skills and understandings so that you can actually thrive when things get difficult. That you can be, if you will, a light to those who are around you, and they see that the circumstances aren't moving you, not troubling you, that you're at peace. So again, if you resonate with this, if this is something that excites you or interests you, then go ahead, go down to the bottom of the page, click the button, fill out the application. I review them personally. I go through them. If I feel that you're one of the individuals, or I narrow it down, and I end up giving you a call, we schedule a 15 to 20 minute interview and try to get a better feel for who you are, to see if this is something that you're really ready to do. If that's not you, that's okay. You know, this, like I said, this isn't for everybody, and you may not be in the place, in the space. You may not be ready to do this yet, and I understand that, and that's okay. But if you'd like to do that, again, please just push the button down below. So I want to end off with this 2015 message. You know, if the coaching program isn't for you, let me encourage you to check out our Strategic Freedom Planning Package. It's comprised of a combination of audios and forms and even a book, and begin planning your life differently. It helps you to kind of break through the limiting things that cause us to not get the results that we want. It gives you some real forms that you can use to plan and map out the future you think you want. It's not like a goal setting program. You know, goals are interesting. People talk about goals and they say, oh, goals with a deadline. Well, yeah, that's kind of true, but you need more than goals. I've set thousands of goals over my life, and some I've achieved and some I've not. And I found that the ones that I achieved I actually had a real clear, concise, step-by-step laid out plan that I actually put into the calendar on what specific days I was going to do that task. And so I share that with you so that your 2016 can be better than your 2015. My hope is that 2016 will be the year that you actually begin to embark on your real dreams and see them start coming to pass. So I say that 2016 is the year your dreams come true. So I want to leave that with you. I want to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. And if I missed your holiday, please forgive me. It's getting hot on the beach here. And but I want to leave you with that. I want to let you know that, I know this might sound strange to you, but I love you, care about you. I want to do what I can to help you realize your dreams, what you're here for, and to step into a different destiny. So, God bless, and have a beautiful 2015.